Uber owns no cars, Airbnb owns no hotels, yet both built billion-dollar empires. For decades, transportation giants owned fleets and hotel chains owned real estate. But a new model flipped the script: the platform economy. Welcome to BizNex Studio. Today we'll break down how platforms like Uber and Airbnb disrupted entire industries. Powered by smartphones and the internet, these platforms connect people who have something with those who need it. We'll explore the tech, the business model, and the network effects that fuel their explosive growth. If you want to understand the forces driving modern business, you're in the right place. Subscribe for weekly explainers on innovation and the future of global markets. Let's dive in. Let's start with Uber. It's a name that's become almost synonymous with ride-hailing, and for good reason. Uber has transformed the way we think about getting from point A to point B, making what used to be a complicated process as easy as tapping a button on your phone. You open the app, request a ride, and a car appears. Simple for you, but powered by a complex system. What feels like magic is actually the result of thousands of calculations happening in the background, all in a matter of seconds. Behind the scenes, Uber's algorithm processes your location, destination, and real-time traffic to match you with the optimal driver. It's constantly analyzing data from millions of users and drivers, learning and adapting to changing conditions on the road. It's not just about proximity. It factors in driver ratings, vehicle type, and predicted demand hotspots. The system even considers how likely a driver is to accept your ride and whether your route fits into their current schedule. This predictive dispatch reduces wait times and keeps drivers busy, making the platform efficient for everyone. The more efficiently rides are matched, the less time is wasted for both drivers and riders, and the more rides can be completed in a day. Every trip generates data, routes, ratings, timing, which refines the algorithm for future rides. Uber's system is always learning, using this constant stream of information to improve accuracy, predict demand, and even suggest better routes. The app's interface, like the moving car icon, builds trust and transparency, letting you see your driver's details and ETA. This real-time feedback reassures riders, making the experience feel safe and reliable, even in unfamiliar cities. Surge pricing kicks in when demand spikes, incentivizing more drivers to hit the road and ensuring rides remain available. While it can be controversial, surge pricing is a tool that helps balance the needs of riders and drivers, especially during rush hour or big events. Uber didn't invent GPS, but it layered smart software on top, connecting drivers and riders in real time. The app leverages existing technologies and weaves them together, creating a seamless experience that feels effortless for users. What you see is just the front end of a global learning machine designed to make transportation seamless. Underneath, there's a vast network of data, algorithms, and real-time decision-making that adapts to each city, each neighborhood, and even each individual user. Uber's true innovation, turning a logistical nightmare into a tap-and-go experience for millions every minute worldwide. It's a platform that scales effortlessly, handling the chaos of urban transportation with remarkable precision. That's the power of the platform. Uber is more than just an app, it's a matchmaking machine, quietly orchestrating the movement of people and vehicles, and redefining what's possible in modern urban life. Now let's talk Airbnb. This is the company that completely reimagined what it means to find a place to stay when you travel. Instead of building hotels or buying up real estate, Airbnb took a radically different approach, one that would change the hospitality industry forever. Instead of rides, it matches travelers with places to stay. No hotels required. Whether you're looking for a cozy apartment in Paris, a treehouse in Costa Rica, or a spare room in someone's home, Airbnb connects you directly with hosts all over the world. Airbnb built the world's largest accommodation network without owning property. It's a digital platform that spans continents, offering millions of unique stays in over 220 countries and regions. Anyone with a spare room, a guest house, or even a quirky backyard cabin can become a host. Suddenly, everyday people could turn their extra space into a source of income. The platform lets users list, book, communicate, and pay, all in one trusted digital marketplace. Everything from messaging your host to making secure payments happens seamlessly within the app or website. Unlike hotels, Airbnb scales instantly. There's no need to build new buildings or hire staff. New listings can pop up anywhere, anytime, as soon as someone decides to share their space. A new host can list a space in minutes, expanding inventory with zero real estate investment. The real challenge? Trust. How do you convince strangers to stay in your home or to let you into theirs? Airbnb solved it with detailed profiles, social verification, and a two-way review system. Every user builds a digital reputation, making it easier to trust people you've never met. After each stay, hosts and guests rate each other, building a reputation system that encourages good behavior. Over time, this feedback loop creates a safer, more reliable community. Secure payments and a host guarantee further reduce risk, making it safe for both sides. Data drives everything. Airbnb's technology constantly monitors transactions and reviews to spot issues before they become problems. Airbnb analyzes photos, descriptions, and pricing to help hosts optimize listings and occupancy. The platform even offers tips to make your space more appealing and competitive. Smart pricing adjusts rates based on demand, just like Uber's surge pricing. If there's a big event in town, your listing price can automatically rise to match the market. Airbnb didn't just create a new company, they created a new way to travel, empowering individuals and unlocking underused assets worldwide. Today, travelers can experience cities like locals, and hosts can share their world with guests from every corner of the globe. So how do these platforms make money? It's a question that's at the heart of the digital economy, and the answer is both simple and ingenious. These companies have reimagined the way value is exchanged online, creating systems that quietly collect revenue every time someone uses their service. The model is straightforward. Platforms take a small percentage from every transaction that passes through their system. This fee might seem minor to an individual user, but across millions of transactions, it becomes a powerful engine for profit. Take Uber, for example. Every time a ride is completed, Uber charges drivers a service fee, typically around 25% of the fare. This means that for every dollar you spend on a ride, a quarter goes directly to Uber, just for facilitating the connection. Now, imagine this happening not just once, but millions of times a day, in cities all over the world. The numbers add up astonishingly fast, turning small fees into massive revenue streams. Airbnb operates on a similar principle, but with a twist. They charge both guests and hosts for each booking. This dual approach maximizes their earnings from every stay. Guests pay a service fee on top of the booking price, while hosts pay a smaller commission deducted from their payout. This ensures that Airbnb benefits from both sides of the transaction, no matter who is booking or hosting. This dual-sided fee structure not only aligns Airbnb's interests with both parties, but also makes the cost feel more balanced and fair, encouraging more people to use the platform. The real beauty of this model: once the digital infrastructure is built, each new transaction costs almost nothing to process. The platform can handle thousands, even millions of bookings or rides with minimal additional expense. Most of the ongoing costs are in technology, marketing, and customer support, not in maintaining physical assets or inventory. This keeps overhead low and profit margins high. Unlike traditional businesses like hotels or airlines, which require constant investment in buildings, vehicles, or staff, digital platforms like Uber and Airbnb can scale up their revenue simply by increasing usage, not by expanding their physical footprint. This is the essence of the digital toll booth. Platforms collect small fees on a massive volume of transactions, generating enormous profits with almost almost no marginal cost for each new user. It's a business model built for the scale and speed of the internet age. Why do platform businesses grow so fast? 3 reasons. Low overhead, rapid expansion, and network effects. Uber and Airbnb don't own cars or hotels, freeing up capital for tech and marketing instead of physical assets. Expansion is instant. Airbnb can enter a new country by translating its app, no construction required. Anyone with a smartphone and a spare room can join, making the platform borderless. The real engine is network effects. More users attract more providers, which attracts even more users. A self-reinforcing cycle. For Uber, more riders mean more drivers, and vice versa. For Airbnb, more hosts mean more guests, and more guests attract more hosts. This flywheel effect helps the biggest platform pull ahead, creating a winner-take-most market. The result? Explosive growth and a deep moat built on community, not physical assets. The platform model has transformed travel and transport. What's next? Any industry with fragmented supply, middlemen, or underused assets is ripe for disruption. Healthcare could see platforms connecting patients with doctors for virtual visits or leasing medical equipment between hospitals. Education is shifting too. Platforms now connect students with tutors worldwide and could soon let learners build custom degrees from microcourses. Logistics is another target. Imagine an Uber for trucking that matches shippers with available truckers, optimizing routes and reducing empty miles. Finance, legal services, and home repairs are already seeing platforms connect clients with providers, cutting out traditional gatekeepers. The key? Build trust, reduce friction, and leverage network effects. Each industry has unique challenges, but the playbook remains the same. The next billion-dollar platform could emerge anywhere there's inefficiency and unmet demand. The platform economy isn't just about apps. It's a new way of building businesses and creating value. By connecting networks and building trust, companies like Uber and Airbnb have redefined what it means to scale. This model raises big questions about labor, regulation, and society, topics for another day. But as a business strategy, it's a masterclass in modern innovation. What do you think? Is the platform model the future for every industry, or does it have limits? Drop your thoughts in the comments. For more deep dives into the business models shaping our world, subscribe to BizNex Studio. Thanks for watching.